Tuloy ang paghahatid ng business solution. Tuloy ang heart-to-heart conversation. And I am Francis Kong and welcome to Globe Business at Your SerBiz Season 2. This season, we will level up our connections. And no matter your business stage in this evolving landscape, kapartner mo kami sa challenges para abot mo ang tuloy-tuloy na success sa bagong mundo. Take note of the word success. Pag pinag-uusapan po natin ng success, dapat po dalawang elemento ang kailangan dyan eh. Success has to be sustainable and success has to be replicable. Paano naman yan? We are now living in the world of massive changes. And the last pandemic really accelerated those changes. At yung changes na yan ay nagdudulot po ng isang salitang ginagamit natin ngayon sa negosyo, no matter the size of your business, affected ka rito. Ang tawag po natin dyan ay disruption. Tatlong major disruptions po ang nangyayari sa buong mundo na affected yung business mo at business ko at even our lives and career. Number one, ito po yung tinatawag natin economic and geopolitical disruption. Very uncertain po ang kalagayan ng mundo ngayon. Secondly, ang tinatawag po natin demographic disruption. Ano pong ibig sabihin yan? Aba, nagbabago na po yung panahon eh. Pumapasok ngayon yung mga batang tao sa workplace. Iba po ang kanilang dalang attitude, behavior at ang kanilang expectations. At yung medyo mga senior po ng konti, sila naman po ay exiting now. And so what you discover is that there's always a gap and there's always tension in between. Sabi nga po nila demographics is drama in slow motion. Pero disruption din po yun. And number three, the biggest disruption of them all is what? Technology disruption. Basa mo sa dyaryo, basa mo sa online, naririnig mo to. It's technology, 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 technology everywhere. And as a matter of fact, tayo pong nasa negosyo, naintindihan natin, napakalaking bagay po ang technology sa ating buhay. Technology actually offers opportunity for us to have sustainable success. And technology offers us to replicate our success. As a matter of fact, sa tamang paggagamit at kaunawaan sa technology, it enables us to be competitive in the global competition of business. At yan po ang mga bagay na pag-aaralan natin ngayon. And so, because we are strengthening a space here where we can learn and grow together, may makakapartner po tayo in turning your negosyo challenges to opportunities. I'd like you to welcome my co-host for today, Sonjia Calit.
Hello mga negosyantito, negosyantita. Hello Sir Francis.
Hello, Sonjia.
Magandang araw. Thank you for having me. Excited po ako sa ating mga heart-to-heart conversations kasi alam naman po natin, di ba, na bawat MSME may kanya-kanyang challenges. Ito nga po, Sir Francis, na-encounter ko mga comments online. Sabi dito, meron akong physical store pero gusto ko po sana palaguin. Kailangan ko po ba magtayo ng online store? Meron pang isa, sabi niya, meron akong business idea pero wala akong background sa negosyo. Itutuloy ko pa ba or am I just taking a big risk?
We're going to do our best to be able to address those questions.
Yes, at napakapalad po natin today, Sir Francis, because our special guest naka-experience na ng tuloy-tuloy na success sa bagong mundo at hindi lang yun, nakapag-uplift na rin siya ng maraming buhay ng ating mga kababayan.
Kilala ko yan. Ang speaker natin talagang may sustainable success at nag-grow pa siya. So, mapalad po tayong lahat dahil marami tayong idea na makukuha sa kanya. And now, joining us is an entrepreneur and a visionary sparking a techvolution that's reshaping the industry. The president of the Philippine Software Industry Association in Spring Valley, Jonathan de Luzuriaga.
A globe morning, Francis.
Oh, good day to you.
It's always a good day every time I'm in your presence, and
Sure.
you inspire me so much.
But today I have some selfish motives because you've been in the tech industry for a while now. Pero ang balita ko, you never had a prior tech background. I'm just curious. Ano ba yung mga twists and turns that led you to bring your company Spring Valley with the goal of becoming the Silicon Valley of the Philippines?
It took my father to actually put some sense into my head. And he said, "You still don't get it, do you? These academic disciplines teach us how to think." So the usual career path for me or for folks like me is either go full throttle in the legal profession, get into politics, or get into the HR practice or human resources
Yes,
practice.
yes.
And then eventually, I found myself slowly being invited into this industry called call centers. And this was mid-90s. And apparently nobody knew what a call center was
Yes,
then.
yes.
And slowly but surely, I saw myself getting drawn into the technology space. And apparently ending up as the head of the premier association for software
Yes.
industry players. So when I put together all of the issues that we are facing, I basically got into a very nice realization that even if I'll be given 2 or 3 lifetimes, I can't address all of these problems all at once.
Yes,
Therefore, the aspirations and the ambitions that I'm putting in front of me, kailangan suntok sa buwan talaga. And that's when I contemplated of building the Silicon Valley of the Philippines.
You have this slogan, you have this belief, your worldview is tech for good. Diba? And that's true, huh? But of course, it's essential to assess and transform how business operates. So, what would you say are the top 3 challenges that industries face today in achieving efficient operations and global competitiveness?
There are 3 components that you have to look at always in terms of establishing good business. There's the people angle, there's the process angle, and then now there's the technology angle. So people, process, technology mix yan. I think I've already talked a little bit about the people side. But then again, when they get into your organization, buzzwords like upskill and reskill are now what organizations are talking about internally. So you really need to have a very good learning and development pathway for the folks to remain relevant. And it equates to the company being relevant. The second piece is the process angle. Most of the companies now are adopting what we call the agile methodology, wherein it's cross-functional. Everybody gets a vote, no? Ako, even if I'm the CEO of my organization, my vote is only one. I always lose when it comes to votation.
And you're okay with that?
I'm perfectly okay with that, no? I think I've come to terms with the fact that what I want is basically what 50-year-olds and above would want. And if that's not the audience, then you have to listen to somebody who could really associate better with your target market. The last piece is technology. Let's not even talk digital without basics like connectivity, tools that would eventually help you do things faster and better. And again, I'm thanking Globe Business for going with me on this journey because it was really a very difficult uphill climb, no? If you're not running and traversing this road with the right people.
Correct, that's true. Now, I have a question naman. How has this digital transformation improved your business operations?
Back to basics muna tayo, Francis. No? We're talking about, technically, the first layer is really internet connectivity.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So, direct internet, kailangan stable yan and scalable, no?
Right.
Dahil pwedeng, right now, things could happen overnight, From 5 people working in your organization to 5,000. It happens,
Yes.
no? Because of the demand for digital. Second is, where are you going to store things that you have done, no? So dati-rate, puro mga servers tsaka switches yan. Madugo yan. It's very heavy on the pocket and heavy to maintain. Kailangan may nagbabantay talaga.
Right.
Diba?
Right.
Now, everything is pushed to what we call the cloud. Your data is there. It has to be secure naman.
Yes.
No? And then also, the scalability factor has to be in place. The third aspect is really API. Ano ba yung API, no? Para itong mga connector.
Nag-uusap-usap sila.
Nag-uusap-usap sila. So, halimbawa, meron kang e-commerce na website.
Yes.
Pero gusto mo, easy checkout na, tsaka bayad ka na kagad, no? Using payment gateways like GCash, for instance, no?
Correct.
So kailangan may API ka niyan para makapag-usap yung
Oo.
yung dalawang platform. So that's one of the things that Globe Business actually did for me. It simplified my life. They've always got my back. Now, on a much larger scale, the credibility that it gives my business in Spring Valley in general, in the legitimacy, has helped me in leaps and bounds, no?
Correct.
Most especially when talking to people who are somewhat sitting on the fence when it comes to, is this a good idea or is this not a good idea? Sometimes who your friends are will define who you are. And I'm very happy that, Globe Business has called me a friend for second time around. Season 2 na rin ako. Finding the right partner will get you to places that you aspire to go to.
Thank you, JDL, so much what we have learned. And if you're picking up from the ideas, all those snippets are so crucial. Technology now is a very central piece and aspect of our progress for life, but more importantly, the partners you're working with. At ngayon naman, sa mga negosyantito at negosyantita natin dyan, it's your chance to ask questions and get negosyantips para abot mo ang tuloy-tuloy na success sa bagong mundo. So here's the President of PSIA and Lord Commander of Spring Valley, Jonathan de Luzuriaga, at your SerBiz.
At dahil nga sama-sama po tayo sa tuloy-tuloy na success sa ating bagong mundo, heto na, sagutin na natin ang mga tanong ng ating mga negosyantito at negosyantita. Simulan na natin from our live audience member. We have Mariel. Hi, Mariel!
Hi, hello po.
Ayan, so ano ang iyong tanong, Mariel?
Ang question ko po ay for Sir JDL. So you mentioned po kanina na you have ideas na feeling nyo hindi nyo magagawa even if you live 2 to 3 lifetime, right? But I wanted to ask, ano pa po ba ang hindi natin nagagawa in terms of integration ng digitalization and tech sa iba-ibang industry, particularly po yung makakatulong sa mga MSMEs for the next 10 years?
Oh, I love that question. Sir JDL.
Thank you for that question. Actually, ang dami pa talagang kailangan gawin. Because right now, all industries have been digitally disrupted. No? Legal, healthcare, retail, travel and tourism, ang dami pang kailangan gawin. No? So, I guess the real answer to that is kailangan gumawa tayo ng sarili natin na ipagmamayabang natin sa buong mundo. No? Rather than ang tingin ng mga banyaga ng mga software companies, napakaganda nating merkado dahil 110 million Filipinos tayo. No? Baka naman pwedeng reverse. Tayo naman yung magpasikat sa ibang bansa. Filipino-made, proudly made in the Philippines.
Thank you so much, JDL, and thank you so much, Mariel. Ito, another one kay negosyantitang Ruth naman. Okay, sabi na, meron akong business idea, pero wala po akong background sa negosyo. Itutuloy ko ba to or isa lang ba tong risk?
Tita Ruth, no? Diretsohin na kita. Wala din akong alam sa software nung nagsimula ako eh. So it really depends. I always tell people that want to work with me and that I work with, I could work with stupid. But I cannot work with anyone who does not have the heart or the passion. So kung talagang passionate ka dyan sa gusto mong gawin, and then you wake up one morning, lo and behold, ang galing mo na. Ikaw na yung kinukonsulta ng mga tao pagdating dyan. Parang kwento ko yata yun pagdating sa software.
Thank you so much for accommodating the questions, JDL. And maraming salamat po sa mga negosyantito at negosyantitang nagtanong. I'm sure maraming natutunan ang lahat para sabay-sabay tayo sa tuloy-tuloy na success sa bagong mundo.
And of course, thank you, Sonjia, for being my guest co-host for this episode.
Thank you.
And Sir Jonathan, thank you so much for the very inspiring words. I really love what I've learned from you, and I hope you did enjoy it.
I did, Francis. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you also to Globe Business. And I hope that we sent the message across that we need more technopreneurs so that we could contribute to the Philippines being relevant in this digital age.
Would you like to leave a parting message naman sa kanila of encouragement on how they can grow their business and live a better life?
I just pray, Francis, that everyone would follow their dream no matter how crazy their dream is, and develop the discipline as well as the logic, and find that right partner to go with them on this particular journey.
Thank you. And once again, we have to give a round of applause to Mr. Jonathan de Luzuriaga, the legend. Maraming salamat, JDL.
Thank you, Sir Francis.
And thank you so much to all our viewers. This episode is brought to you by Globe Business Cloud Solutions, Direct Internet and API Solutions. By using cloud solutions, you can experience agile, affordable cloud services tailored to match your business requirements. With Direct Internet, you can enjoy reliable internet connection and full access to your subscribed bandwidth that scales up with the growing demand of your business. And with API solutions, you can enhance your customer experience by automating processes aligned with your ideal customer journey and business workflow. At para abot mo ang tuloy-tuloy na success sa bagong mundo, please don't forget to share this episode and subscribe to Globe Business YouTube channel. See you again para sa susunod pa nating heart-to-heart conversation. I am Francis Kong at your service.